All right, we're getting close to the Olympics. The groups were just announced. Canada, I guess you could call this the group of death. They open with Giannis in Greece. Then they play 5th-ranked Australia, 2nd-ranked Spain.
Spania.
Are we worried? Are they getting out of this group? Are they making the knockouts?
Well, unfortunately, they don't get no South Sudan. They don't get no Japan in their group. It is probably the toughest overall. But I want to point out, Canada's the best team in this group. Let's not get too scared about this. Canada technically is the most likely out of all 4 of these teams to go 3-0. So regardless of how it's set up, I think Canada's still in a really good situation where they could end up on the opposite bracket to Team USA and end up getting a chance to meet in the finals. But they have to go 3-0. They have to outpoint differential France. The only other way, maybe Team USA messes up, they lose a game. That's the only way where it's set up where Canada doesn't end up meeting USA in the final.
I think we need to flip our mindset as Canadian basketball fans. Because, they used to not be great. Now they are a very good team. Mm-hmm. You should be going in there expecting to win each and every one of these games. You have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jamal Murray on your team. Those are legitimate studs in the NBA.
They proved it at the Worlds too. They can compete.
You got guys. You got perimeter defenders, Lou Dort, Dylan Brooks. You got guys across the board who can make an impact. You should win this group pretty easily, in my opinion.
Pretty easily is a bit of a bold statement. Spain is still Spain.
Name.
No, Spain. Watch this. Who's their best player then? Who's right now? Who's
Rudy Fernandez?
No, but legit question, right? What, you Santi Aldama, Bo Cruz is their best dude? So
international basketball is different though. It's very different.
I know.
Schroeder was Germany's best player, and Germany just won the Worlds.
I know. Right. But what I'm trying to point out is let's not be the old Team Canada thinking. Canada will go into every game being the favorite.
Yeah.
Every one of these group
my main point was just in these international tournaments, it's a different brand of basketball. You're not playing NBA basketball, and there's something to camaraderie of a group that has been together for a long time and played together for a long time, like Spain.
Look, it would have been great if they got South
Sudan. Fair point.
But last year, Canada won a bronze at the FIBA with most of this group. Yep. So they've established that they know how to play.
Hold on. Beating the Americans.
Beating the Americans.
It is what it is.
Don't forget that. The expectation should be to medal. The gold, that's a little bit of a pipe dream. U.S. is obviously...
Look at their roster. Look at America's roster.
But
it's tough.
It depends on the pathway. You can't overlook teams like Serbia. They without Jokic, beat Canada at the FIBAs last year. There's a lot of tough dudes out there on these European teams. Spain is obviously very good. France are gonna have Wemby and Gobert on the same court. What are you gonna? How are you gonna score?
Shea will find a way.
I mean, there's gonna be a lot. This is gonna be the most exciting Olympics I think we've seen in our lifetimes. Realistically, based on the talent everywhere.
I referenced it, man. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He is that dude. In my opinion, I think he's a killer.
Canada might have the best backcourt in this Olympics. The American team, dude.
It's debatable. It's debatable.
Yeah,
it's debatable.
Steph and Ant-Man's pretty good, but it is. I think to me,
I got it. Yeah,
America is America, man. That is a giant. If you want to win the gold, you're gonna have to slay them eventually.
Okay.
I think the task at hand now. I think Spain is really, really good in name. I think they have fallen off a little bit. Australia, you can beat Australia, although they're tough, and obviously Greece has Giannis.
But they have Josh Giddey.
Yeah,
your boy.
They got Jingles.
Going back to the previous spot.
They got Jingles. 5th Olympic appearance. He's that guy.
International ball, man. We just saw what Jose Alvarado just did, right? For Puerto Rico.
Put it this way:
you step up, man.
You have to respect your opponents in your group. But Canada is the best team on paper.
Flip the mindset, right? We come into these tournaments with can they? Can they qualify for the Olympics? No, that's been done. You got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jamal Murray. You got
don't get me wrong. You really like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander a lot.
Also like him for MVP. You want to bet on the MVP back.
You have a guy that can be the best guy on the court in any matchup you're in, which is crazy to say, but it's the truth.
Every game.
And you will have a more talented roster than you did at the FIBAs because you're gonna. Add guys like Lyles will be there, Murray will be there.
But dude, Murray as a complimentary piece, arguably one of the most clutch shooters in the NBA. And now he can play off a Shai. That's gonna be sick.
The other point is aside from having one super athletic rim running center on this roster, which is the whole. If you look at the fit of this closing 5 unit, that is a well fit. Closing 5 unit to have out there against any team in this tournament. So obviously you'd want a little bit more paint protection.
Yeah, like Zach Edey would have been nice.
Can't have it. Can't have it all.
That sucks.
But again, but he's still young. Like, and I understand what the Grizzlies did. It's a rookie, man. They top 10 pick on that guy.
Can't have it all. The point being, this is
Correct
the
asset.
best Team Canada team ever. Period.
Yeah,
Period.
Size
Full
will be
stop.
a bit of an issue. I mean, you run into a Serbia where you know Jokic is just gonna probably abuse you in the lane, right? I mean, you don't really.
Honestly,
Honestly,
big.
if you match up against that, you just let Jokic eat and be like, cool, the other 4 dudes are gonna have to beat us.
Or you leverage your crazy perimeter defenders and have them fly around
Yeah.
like madmen.
Yeah,
Like that.
pound the paint, like loiter in the paint, which you're allowed to do, and just find a way to make them shoot, get you from deep.
A lot of options, very versatile team, and you know Jordi Fernandez, good coach. He's a head coach now in the NBA, so
Yeah,
they have
Nick-
everything going for
Yeah,
them.
make Nick Calathis beat us from the perimeter, all right? Get on Giannis.
So gold or bust. You heard it. Gold or bust.